Okay, so welcome back. Today we are going to be doing something different. So I was going online and I saw this design and I was like, why don't we try to recreate this? So let me download it. Good. So now this looks like a page tier, but there are many ways to approach this. You can use your pen tool, a rough pen tool. You can use, but today we are going to be using brush. So we are going to be using brushes, and I will teach you how to use some special kinds of brushes. So let's get right to it. First of all, you have to install the brushes. How do you install brushes? You go to Windows, you come to brushes, you select it, make sure something like this comes out here, and then you want to go to these three lines here. You want to click it, you want to do import brush, because these brushes are not on your Photoshop by default, so you have to import it. You go to import brush, and then you come to, I have a brush folder, just download it. You come to the brush folder. Okay, I've not even unzip the brush folder, so let's go to the brush folder. Let's come to brushes. If you download the brush folder, the link is in the description. You will see these three. You can unzip all three of them, extract files. Okay, let's extract them. Good. Now go back to your Photoshop. You'll see brushes here. Click it, click this, then come to import brush, and then go to the folder where you have the brushes. You see three different brushes, .abr. So you need to select the three of them. Okay, I don't think you can select it all together. Okay, you need to install them one after the other. So I'll select this first one. I'll click load. It has been loaded. You can see this free brush stroke, and then you go again, import brush, underline brush 3, load. See, we have underline brush 3. Where is it? Underline brush 3. Then you go to import brush again, underline Photoshop brushes 5, load. We have underline Photoshop brushes 5. So but I think I've installed it before, that's why we have these two. Anyway, just do that. We're going to have the brushes, and now we get started using the brushes. First of all, if you look at this design, you'll see that there's brush everywhere. This is brush, this is brush, this that they write the words there on is another kind of brush. So you need to be very, very ready. Okay, so let's go to our brush tool here, select the brush tool, come here, click open. Now you want to go to the brushes that you have, free brush stroke that you installed. You want to pick the first one. Now if you pick it, you can see it's showing plus sign. If you want to change that, just press cap lock. Hold on, Ctrl Z. Okay, I think it's too big, that's why. Cap lock. Aha. So I reduce the size, control minus, so that we see the full brush. And then to reduce your brush size, just click on the square braces that's beside the P, letter P. You will see a square braces. Just click it on your keyboard. It reduces it automatically, or you can come here and reduce the size of the brush. So that's it. So once you click it, you can see we're having some strokes, brush strokes. Let me increase the size of that. We're having some brush strokes, which is cool. Anyway, I don't need all those strokes, so I'm going to Ctrl Z, 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 Z. So I have my brush stroke ready. Now what I want to do is I want to create a new layer. Then I want to use my square braces that's beside the P, and then I want to increase the brush. The right square braces will increase the size of the brush, the left one will reduce it. Or you can just come here and increase and reduce the size of your brush, whichever one you want, but the shortcut is the square braces. If you are not sure what square braces is, you can google it to see how it looks like, so that you can press it on your computer. Anyway, so this is what we want. I've created a new layer here. I make sure my flow is 100, my opacity is 100, and then I want to do this. Good. I click it multiple times so that we have that feel. Then I want to go to the brushes. Come here, you rotate the brush upside down. Good. You see, we have this, but I want something like this. I want something like this, so I need to click it again. Good. Now we have this. So what we have now is two different. Now let's go and find an image to clip on both sides. Let me look for these people, churches, people at church. So let's look for, I like Unsplash. Let's go to Unsplash. People at church. Just see some lovely worshippers. Let me include Africans. Okay. Let me load more. Let me see. I think I may not find what I'm looking for, but I can use some of this. Let me use this one. This is just for illustration purposes. It doesn't have to be the same image. Okay, let me use this. 1, 2. Good. Now let me go to my downloads. Don't worry, I'll include those images, but you can go and download your own. Maybe more precise. You can see better images on Splash. Now let me drag and drop it here. file is a large one. Good. So I want to put this here, and I want to create a clipping mask. See, I move it down a little bit and I create a clipping mask. So we have that. You can move the image so the people are sort of like waving their hands, and then also you can pick the second image and put it up, and also create a clipping mask. Good. So you see what we have here. Now I want to increase the image so that it looks a bit more real. Good. So their faces are more obvious. Yeah. And the church, I want to also increase the church so that it looks a bit more real. Good. So now we have this lovely. Now I want to write a text. I want to write overflow. Okay, my overflow is so let me group this layer, this group. That's the layer of the brush. You select the brush, select the two picture, you group, call it brush layer. Good. Then overflow, but I want this to be like a fanciful writing. Don't just want it to be plain or I need brighter. I think we already installed brighter. Okay, good. It doesn't have to be in capital letter. Good. So I want this to be so I want to write the overflow. I'm just coming up with this. There's no such event. Now I want to use my brush again. Go to your brush tool. I'm just doing this for the purpose of the brush. So you create a new layer, drag the layer up. Now you don't want to use this brush. You see, this is already a default brush. You don't want to use this. You want to come to your brush again and then look for brush stroke. Go to your brush, underline brush stroke 5. No, underline brush stroke 3. Yeah, there's 3, there's 5, so you go to 3 and you check brush 1. No, that's not what we need. Brush 2, is this what we need? No. Brush 3, this is what we need. So you have to look for the kind of brush. It contains like I think 15 brush kind. Brush 4, brush 5. So let's use brush 4. Then close it. So we have this. I want to change this color to some sort of yellow. Good. Good. The overflow. overflow. So now change this to sort of green. Let me choose deeper kind of green. Blue. Good. Like this color. So the overflow. Now let me use my red. Good. Now the overflow. Now let me group these three text. One, this I select D, I select overflow, and I select the brush layer. I group it. I call it headline. Good. So I drag it. So you see, they're already coming up with a nice flyer. Now the background is white. I want to change it to not white, something like a very a grayish white. So let me come here, go up, 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 up. Now it's FA. So if you want to use that, so it's not just plain white. This is plain white. You see there's a difference. So it's kind of hard, like the balance to the white. And then let's see some more information we can add to our design. This one says the royal place presents. Let's still use our RCCG logo that we've been using since I think I have this already. The RCCG. Okay, this is it. So we have RCCG. RCCG, put it here. RCCG, and write mount Zion presents. Let me change this to Montserrat. I think you already have this font. If you don't have it, just go online and type Montserrat, 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 and then you get the hang of it. Good. And then you bring it here, and let's turn it to some sort of gray. Now let me reduce it a little bit. It's like 6, and then let me increase space. Good. Let me use very bold one. Bold. Good. And put my RCCG like this. So we have RCCG on Zion presents. So in the next tutorial we're going to be finishing this up. See you in the next video.